Today's yoga lesson is going to be structured like this. You're going to do a yoga lesson with myself, and then you're going to have a question and answer portion, and then after that you will head to Seesaw to then type out the answers to the questions in your notes.
Today we are doing our yoga. Our yoga is going to be split into two sections. We're going to go through our stretches, and then we're going to do balancing poses at the end. So for almost each movement, I'm going to do 10 breaths. So that's how about I'm going to keep time. So let's start with toe touch and reach. And as we're doing this, make sure you're consistently breathing in and out as you go. So let's first start with bending over, touching your toes, and then reaching up to the sky, onto your toes, and then look back and reach back and go again. And reach up, go on your toes, reach back, oof. And it's okay to fall. I'm not very good at this, so we're just gonna keep working. And come back down. And we're going up. So I think the hardest part about this pose is when you go up, you go on your toes and reach back. That's when I'm finding myself to fall. Now let's do one more. Reach up on your toes. We're gonna go to downward dog. So what I want you to do is first start on all knees and hands. Then reach back and put your toes on the ground. What we're gonna do is straighten our legs and then try to take our chest to the ground. What you're trying to do is trying to reach your ankles to try to touch the ground and kind of bring your hips up. Then we're gonna actually go to, I believe it's called upward dog. You're gonna go forward, take your hips to the ground, and bring your chest up. Let's go back to downward dog. And switch. And back to downward dog. And switch. And one more time each, downward dog. And switch. Downward dog. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right foot, swing it up, and swing through. So what we got right now is our front foot. We don't want our knee to go over it, so we're gonna keep our knee behind our ankle, reaching down. Then we're going to take our back foot and put it all the way to the ground. And then we're going to reach up. So maybe you're way more flexible than me, so you could bring your feet forward. What we're trying to do right now is reach up to the sky and then sit in. But both our feet are flat on the ground. I'm always trying to reach back with my arms. So this is called Warrior One. We're now going to swing our back arm back. Still looking forward. And then if you can sit through even more. Try not to get pushed forward. Try to stay back and be as straight line as you can. I have no idea if I am. I'm just trying to keep working at it. Make sure you're still breathing. Then we're going to do this fun one. So this is warrior 3. You're going to swing through again. You're going to balance on your front foot. And then the best you can, you're going to lean forward. Bring your back foot up. And then reach with your arms forward. So I'm going to center again. But so here we go. Kind of start back with warrior 1. Straighten your front leg. Bend over. And try to be as straight as you can. I'm going to take about 5 breaths. So I think this is challenging. Maybe you're having an easy time, maybe you're having a hard time. Just do your best. I'm having my head look down. I hope that's right, but we're just going for it. And come back, staying 2 feet on the ground. Let's go back to the ground where we are on our hands and knees. We're going to go to downward dog quickly, and then we're going to swing our left foot through. So I'm going to switch around so maybe you can still see me well. We're going to go downward dog. Take your left foot, bring it to the sky, swing it through. Then we're going to put our right foot down to the ground. My toe is actually facing out. My back toe is facing out. And then we're going to reach up to the sky. I'm always trying to reach towards the ceiling and sitting in a little deeper. Then swing your back arm back. Try to sit a little far forward, but don't get pulled forward. Try to stay back and have enough. Be as straight, arms. Looking forward. We're going to swing back to warrior 1, and then from here we're going to try to do warrior 3. That's when we go to our front leg, straight, try to bring our arms up, straight leg back. Then come back to your feet flat. Ooh, my shoulders are burning. So, last one we're going to do for our stretches, we're going to do happy baby pose. I believe this is what it's called. What we're going to do is you're going to go on your hands and knees. Some of you can keep your knees together. My hips are really tight, so I'm going to go as wide as my mat. But keep your feet together. And you're going to reach out with your hands and sit back. And we're going to do this for about 10 breaths. Some of you could be folded all the way to the ground, to your head and chest to the ground. and slowly come up. Now we're gonna do some poses. So first, stand up on your hands, or not on your hands, on your feet. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. We're gonna raise our hands out, arms like a T, and then you're gonna go onto your toes. While we're on our toes, we're gonna try to get our chest up and think our head as high as we can go. So here we go. Take a breath in, breathe out, and we're on our toes. We're gonna do about 10 breaths of this. And I have a feeling I'm gonna fall, and that's okay. And come down. This one, we're gonna have to try to balance on one leg. So when we're balancing, you can pick one spot in your house straight ahead of you and look at that, and that should help us balance. And it's so okay to fall, because I bet you I may fall on this one as well. So we're gonna stand on one foot, and you're going to keep your arms next to your side and bring your knee as high as you can. Now go ahead and grab your knee and try to bring it up as high as you can. Unfortunately, this is as high as I can go right now, and that's okay. But maybe you can take yours almost all the way to your shoulder. And put your leg down. We're going to switch sides. Put your leg down. So this is called the Warrior 3 variation. We're gonna do about 5 breaths of this. Instead of having our arms forward, we're gonna keep our arms by our side. So you balance on one leg. Let's start on our left leg. Keep your back leg straight, and we're gonna lean forward. And come up. Let's try your next one. And come up. Awesome. We're going to do this tree pose. So we're going to take our right leg, I'm going to take our right foot and bring it up by our knee. Try to keep it there. And then we're just put our hands together like this. Find a spot in the room to look at in front of you. We're just trying to hold this pose. Whoop. So if you might hear the floor creak, that's because I'm always adjusting my feet for balancing. And put your foot down. Let's do our other foot. Hands together. Feet down. So this next one is called Balancing Star. We have 2 poses left. This one's called the Balancing Star. And what we're going to do is balance on one foot, take our other foot and arms out to the side and hold it. So I actually feel this in my butt back here. It kind of burns as I go. So if that's happening, you're doing it right. And come back down. And the other way. Oof. And come back down. This last one's called the standing pigeon pose. Take your time on this and be as careful as you need. And if you need to even put your hands on a wall or something, that's totally fine. What we do is I'm going to take my right foot and put it on top of my knee. And then you're going to slowly sit down. So you can keep your hands together if you want. You can keep your hands on your legs, whatever's going to help you balance, and see how low you can sit. I'm going to actually put my hands in front of me to balance. And come up. Let's try the other side. Come up. So that was our yoga session. We didn't really do a warm up or a cool down because the whole time you're kind of getting our body ready, and then with our poses at the end, we're kind of calming down. So after this, you're gonna go to your grade for either 3rd or 4th grade and for your question and answer. Once that's done, you're going to the seesaw. Thanks.
This is the question and answer portion for 3rd grade. So if you're in 4th grade, go to the next timestamp. So this is again for 3rd grade. This is how this is going to work. I'm going to ask a question. Then you're going to answer it out loud. And then after about 10 seconds, I will then give the answer. When this is all done, you will head to Seesaw to answer the same questions, but type them out. Here we go. What is static stretching? Holding the stretch. Question number 2. What is dynamic stretching? Moving through the stretch. When do you use static stretching? During the cool down. When do you use dynamic stretching? The warm up. What is HIIT? What does HIIT stand for? Answer: high intensity interval training. What is yoga? Yoga is a practice of stretching, balance, breathing, and strength. What is steady state cardio? Low to moderate intensity, usually for 20 minutes plus. What is Tabata? A form of HIIT that goes 20 seconds of high intensity and 10 seconds of rest for at least 4 minutes. Now, go to Seesaw, and you're going to answer the same questions, type them out, and this will be one of your formal assessments. This is the question and answer for 4th grade. 4th grade. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask a question. You can either pause after I ask the question, or I'll give you about 4 seconds to answer, and then I'll give you the answer. So here we go. What are the benefits of a warm-up? Preparing your body for exercising. What are the benefits of a cool down? Calming your body down to move on from exercising. What are the benefits of HIIT? Get your heart rate up quickly, burn calories. It's a great workout in a short period of time. What are the benefits of Tabata? We got a 2-for-1 here. It's the same answer. Get your heart rate up quickly, burn calories, great workout in a short period of time. What are the benefits of steady state cardio? Stress reliever, burns calories, improves heart and lung health. Benefits of yoga. What are the benefits of yoga? Helps with stress relief, improving flexibility, balance, and strength. So now go back to Seesaw, and I'm going to ask the same questions on Seesaw in your notes. Try not to come back to this video and answer the best you can. Please type. Thank you.